Artie Wilson was once the best shortstop in baseball and was a favorite player among fans, but his career didn't come without some hardships. Author Galen White, in his story Singles and Smiles, How Artie Wilson Broke Baseball's Color Barrier, follows the life and career of Artie Wilson. Thank you so much for being here, Galen. We really do appreciate it. So tell me a little bit about your book that you brought here with us. Tell me a little bit about it and how you kind of got interested into this topic.
My publisher, Rowman & Littlefield, wanted to do a book on pioneers in sports, and their definition of that was someone who wasn't just a great athlete, but someone who impacted sport and society beyond the playing field. And Artie Wilson did just that. He could have easily have been Jackie Robinson in terms of breaking the color barrier. In fact, Branch Rickey considered selecting Artie Wilson. The owners of the black teams all favored Artie Wilson. Instead, he chose Jackie. Artie did break several color barriers in baseball. He played in the Pacific Coast League, was the first player to play for Oakland and Seattle. He was the second player in San Diego. He had a cup of coffee, they referred to it, in the major leagues with the New York Giants. But by the time he got there, he was 30 years old, and the Giants were already set at shortstop and second base, so he spent most of his time on the bench. But he had played in 1948 with a young phenom named Willie Mays in Birmingham. And he told manager Leo DeRozier, who of course knew all about Willie but didn't know as much as Artie, said, "Bring Willie up, send me down." Artie actually made more money in the minors than he was making in the majors.
Wow.
So he went back to the minors. They traded places with Willie, and of course the rest is history. Willie became one of the all-time great ball players. But Artie Wilson also was a great ball player. He was a 5-time Negro League All-Star, has the 3rd highest batting average in Negro League history. He was the last man to hit over 400 in 1948. Most people think it's Ted Williams. That was in 1941. But Artie actually is the last man to hit 400.
Was there anything surprising when you were doing your research about Artie, and maybe anything that you would want our viewers to know?
I met Artie in 1975.
Oh, wow, you actually met him. That's
great.
great.
I met him and interviewed him several times over a period of 20 years. My wife met him, and I think my wife, Mary, best summed him up as not just being a gentleman, but a gentleman. And he was, he said to me he didn't care what people called him because they were paying his salary. So they could call him any name they wanted. But he didn't let nicknames bother him. All he would do is hit singles and smile. And he actually won people over through his smiles. He had a number of nicknames in his career. Birmingham Gentleman was right at the top. In Puerto Rico, they called him the Octopus because he covered so much ground. They also called him the Ground Sweeper, again because he's covered so much ground as shortstop. He was known also as Artful Artie. He had just an artful way about him, a flair, much like Willie Mays. So fans really love to see Artie play. They got their money's worth.
Right. And, you know, speaking of smiles, and obviously that's a big part of the title, Singles and Smiles. If you look at the cover right here, he does have just an infectious smile, does he not?
It's infectious, it's sincere, and it was always present.
Right.
I always remember entering his house for the first time, and he'd first take me to his church for a fried chicken dinner. But when I walked into his house, he says, "Make this your home. This is your home." And that's the way he made you feel. No matter where you met him, whether it was he wound up selling used cars. And by the way, I would have bought a used car from Artie Wilson.
Right.
He was great. Actually, he sold cars by talking baseball. But I met with Artie under many different circumstances, went to church with him. Just a wonderful man. He was the kind of man that, as he said, he could count on me if he needed something, and I could count on him.
Right.
And so he wasn't just a great athlete, he was a great human being. And he broke the color barrier in a way that I think few people could have, and that was with his personality. And he really treated everyone as alike. He didn't treat the black people any different than the white people, and kids loved him.
And he had the infectious smile. He was a gentleman and gentle man. Well, thank you so much. We really do appreciate it, Galen. We always love hearing those stories, and I love the fact that you met Artie as well. You can get Singles and Smiles, How Artie Wilson Broke Baseball's Color Barrier on Amazon. We really do appreciate you coming on and sharing your story.
Thank you. You can also get it at Barnes & Noble locally. I talked to them the other day, and their book.
Perfect.
They have it. So
wonderful.
Thank you.
Well, thank you so much. We do appreciate it.
Thank you.